Alright, now let's get to our prime time game of the day. It was the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the New York Knicks on NBC. Prime time, local television in Milwaukee. And the Bucks won 121 to 111. And it was Giannis and a whole bunch of pigeons versus the New York Knicks, which was basically tonight Jalen Brunson and a whole bunch of New York rats and pigeons. It was just a game of the two star players going absolutely insane while everyone around them does absolutely nothing except that Jalen Brunson had Mikal Bridges to lean on at times and some Landry Shamet threes, and Giannis had Ryan Rollins to lean on at times. That was it. I mean, watching the game, it was a good game. It was not a close game to start. It was a close game in the first quarter, but then the Knicks pulled away. They were able to go into halftime with a 12-point lead. And honestly, I thought the game was over at halftime because it was just Giannis going up and getting the buckets, driving to the rim dominantly like always, while everyone else does absolutely nothing. While Miles Turner's ineffective, while um just everybody else is ineffective. You just got AJ, like the starting lineup. You look at the Bucks starting lineup. It's Ryan Wallens at the point guard, AJ Green shooting guard, Gary Trent, Giannis, and Miles Turner. Like, you just look at that compared to the New York Knicks starting lineup of OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Landry Shamet. And you're like, what do the Bucks have going on for Giannis? What do they have going on for Giannis that he wants to stay there? That they're going to be a contender in the East. Now, do I think they're going to be a contender? No, but after watching this game, it reminded me that Giannis got everything going for the Bucks, and Giannis is the Bucks, and Giannis is just that good and that dominant that teams build a wall around him. And when he's still able to drive past the wall with his strength, with his size, and take 6 steps and dunk the ball, or just be able to be found under the basket. But there's also shooting opportunities for the shooters like AJ Green, who had 3 threes, and Ryan Rollins, who had 4 threes. And then Gary Trent, who had 2 threes, and Torian Prince, who came off the bench. There's just shooting opportunities for them because of that wall, because everybody, the 3 players standing at the free throw line or near the free throw line, are all staring at Giannis, and he's able to kick it out and hit someone for threes, which really came in big. Um, but it's still Giannis. It's literally just Giannis. It's Giannis and company. Giannis and company are coming to town, and Giannis is gonna dominate. He's averaging 36 points this season so far. But as I said, I really did think the Knicks were gonna win this game because he had 14 points going into half, and for some reason he was sitting until like the 6-minute mark of the second half. Well, this team needed him desperately in that second quarter, and he came back and he got 10 points in the second quarter, and he went into half with every 16 or 14 points. But the Knicks were still in the lead. Jalen Brunson had 23 at that time, and Jalen Brunson was looking unstoppable to start the game with 15 points in the first quarter. He was just looking unstoppable, and he was pretty unstoppable to continue the game. He ended up with 36 points. And then Mikal Bridges was also getting his buckets. But other than that, nobody else was getting theirs on the Knicks. But it was just because Miles Bridges and Jalen Brunson were that 1-2 that it looked pretty dominant for the Knicks in the first half until Giannis was able to get it going, start kicking it out, rim running way more, attacking the rim way more, and just saying, you know what, I'm just going to control this game. I'm going to take it into my hands, and we're going to win this game. And he was able to cut down the lead slowly winning the third quarter by 15 points, and ended up putting it away in a close one, but you put it away in about the 3-minute mark, and then Bucks ended up winning by 10. Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is not good. He's not very good on defense. He was 2 for 12 from the field, 0 from 3 from 3. He just thinks he has unlimited range. I watched 2 straight Knicks games because I watched the Heat game, of course, and then I watched this game. And he just thinks he has unlimited range. He's been in foul trouble the last 2 games. He had 5 fouls this game. I think he fouled out in the last one. 8 points. He can get the boards. He has 12 rebounds. Okay, cool. But he's not doing anything on defense. He's not doing anything on offense. And he just can't. He's trying to drive. He can't do it. He's trying to shoot. He can't do it. Drive and kick doesn't work. Karl Anthony Towns is just, he can't post up and hit. It's just, Karl Anthony Towns is just terrible. He's just been terrible these last 2 games. And I don't know how. I mean, honestly, he wasn't bad in the first 2 games of the season. 19 and 26. I mean, he had 15 points and 18 rebounds the last game against the Heat, but he's still. I watched the game. He played. He's been pretty bad the last 2 games. And man, there's just nothing. No help from Karl-Anthony Towns. No support from the second option of New York. It was Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson. OG, he's good at defense. He only had 9 points though. 1 for 6 from 3. Couldn't hit a damn shot. And then Miles Turner on the other end is also like Karl-Anthony Towns' version for the Bucks, but he only put up 6 shots. He put up 5 of them from 3, and he only hit 1 of them, and he had 5 points. Like that Miles Turner deal, while it was getting Giannis somebody at least, it was getting somebody more than they would have had if they kept naming Lillard because he would have been out for the whole season. But I didn't see anything from him either. Like, is he supposed to be the second option? I never seen anything special from Miles Turner. He doesn't know if he wants to be a stretch forward. He can't shoot the 3 that good. But then he also can't rebound and be aggressive like a real center that good either. So he's kind of stuck in the middle, but he gets paid all this money because he was just on the Pacers. And the Bucks desperately needed somebody. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Bucks. All I know is they got Giannis, and Giannis is going to be enough to at least get them to the second round of the playoffs, most likely. Once they get there, it's a who's who of who's going to beat them. I mean, it's just a toss-up of who's going to beat them in the second round because Giannis can't do it all for too long in the playoffs. In the playoffs to go deep into the playoffs, and I don't see Miles Turner being effective in this lineup. Gary Trent's nice to support him. AJ Green's nice to support him. We'll see what Ryan Rollins does to get to the season. He had 25 points. He's been nice. And then other than that, Kuzma doesn't do anything off the bench. The bench really doesn't do anything for the Bucks. Same thing for the Knicks. Their bench is pretty bad also. Just the only thing is they got Josh Hart over there coming off the bench. He couldn't hit a 3 late. He was trying to shoot 3s late. And he couldn't hit one either because he was the only thing open. But other than that, man, Bucks 121, Knicks 111. Cat, Miles Turner, 2 stretch bigs. I have no clue what's going on with them. At least Miles Turner, at least for the Bucks. I feel bad for Giannis. Come to the Heat already. Please, Giannis, come to the Heat. You need help. You need to be on a team with some people you can defer the ball to. But this game, he didn't need people to defer the ball to. He was deferring ball to other people sometimes. But other than that, he was driving to the ring, getting his, and absolutely yamming it up in the paint. Bucks 121, Knicks 111. That's the game on NBC for tonight. Tomorrow, the primetime games are on ESPN. It's Cleveland versus Boston. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, the games tomorrow on ESPN are rough. Or today, whenever you're watching this, are rough. Cleveland versus Boston. We'll see where Jalen Brown's hairline ends up next. Boston's been bad. They finally got their first win against the Pelicans, and then Cleveland's just been eh. I mean, do you really want to watch Cleveland again on primetime? And they got the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Luka's out. It's just Austin Reeves. LeBron's obviously out. And now Anthony Edwards is out. So it's just Julius Randle versus Austin Reeves. We'll just watch Austin Reeves try to do everything. Hopefully Bronny James gets some minutes and he'll maybe do something. Other than that, those are the 2 games on ESPN. See you in the next one.